Here's what no one tells you about
your voice.
Doo-ka-doo-ah.
Here's a secret that very few people truly understand about the voice. Our voice's nature is big, but not only volume wise, but also range wise. We all can have 3.5 to 4 octaves in our voice, legitimate vocal pull. Now, when I say legitimate, I make a very, very clear distinction between head voice and falsetto. Head voice is healthy, falsetto is not. And falsetto, my definition of falsetto is very different than the definition of most other vocal coaches out there. You need to check it out there because my definition is an anatomical one. And if you don't understand what keeps your voice small, is probably falsetto. Falsetto or air pressure, most likely both, a combination of both together. So these 4 octaves of vocal range that I'm talking about on my channel, in my playlists, and that I, teach my students, they are achieved through doing certain exercises that activate certain muscles in your throat that pull the vocal cords long. If you use falsetto, if you use air pressure, you will not have that kind of range, not legitimately. You might have like fipping sounds, whistle notes, but you won't have 4 octaves of legitimate, real vocal pull with the voice that can move mountains. Because falsetto, the definition that I use, is keeping the voice small. Now, for you, in order to really increase your range, and everybody can have at least 3.5 octaves, and that depends more on their mentality, right? I'm saying at least 3.5 octaves because 3.5 octaves is usually easy enough for you not to have to be really diligent and like really persistent with your voice, because for 4 octaves you have to go through some mental emotional stuff, and also physically you really have to keep with the training for a long time, and be very intelligent about the training. But for 3 octaves, 3.5 octaves, you don't have to be so intelligent. You just have to follow follow my lead, basically. However, you need to start opening up your voice. If you're uncomfortable trying out new sounds and discovering new ways to use your voice, you will not stretch your voice over 4 octaves, because it's usually a mentality thing. People have a small voice because mentally they keep themselves small, right? It's the voice is the expression of your emotions. So if your emotions and your mentality tell you small, small, I can only sing like this is my genre, I only sing like that, then that's what your voice is going to be, small. But if you open up and you be like, okay, so I see maybe classical singers, they go do these exercises, and it sounds like nothing that I would ever want to produce, but you understand that you need to be able to produce that in order to increase your legitimate range, then you won't be so stuck up anymore, right? And only if you're not stuck up in your ways, oh, this is the only way, this is how I should sing, but if you're free to and you want to become free to develop all kinds of sounds, because our voice is the expression of our emotion, means that we can express all the emotions, but we can only express the emotions when we allow ourselves to feel the emotions. And then when we allow ourselves to express the emotions, and then that's flexibility, right? That's not just, oh, I'm just happy. I'm just very happy every single day. This is my only emotion, the only emotion I have. No, when you're angry, you're gonna have a different emotion, right? Your voice is gonna do something else, but when you're happy, right? Or when you're sad, it might do something very different, right? But if you don't have the flexibility mentally to allow you this stretch of who you are and who you might become, then your voice won't stretch, and it won't stretch over 4 octaves. So it's a mental thing first to allow yourself to grow, and then it's just a diligent thing, doing the exercises every single day, 5 days a week, and then you'll get there. You can have 5 octaves, 4 octaves. Sorry, I'm not saying five. I don't know, that is, maybe some people can. In our anatomy, it's 4 octaves, without whistle notes, without PP voice, without falsetto. Huh? Leave me a like, a comment, what you think about what I just said, and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to hear more. See you around. Want to learn how to do these things that I talk about in my videos? YouTube is great, but a course with an actual methodology is the thing that will give you real results. I have a course called Vocal Foundation on my website. I created a free tour where you can learn the what, why, who, how, and the content, the benefits, the finances, prerequisites, everything about the course. So if you're eager to get your voice to the next level, follow the first link in the description and sign up for my Vocal Foundation free tour.